I want to talk about anger. Anger can ruin your life. It's not that being angry is a bad thing. It's about when you act out on your anger, when you respond to your anger and your emotions, that's where you can really get your life in trouble. And I've seen this because I used to work with homeless people, and I've seen there's a lot of smart people out there. There's a lot of people who are completely normal. But the problem is when they respond to their anger. So when they get angry, when someone does something wrong to them, they get so angry and so lit up that they act on it, whether they punch the other person, they go to jail, whether they engage and then they get beat up, whether they lose their job because they got angry and shouted at their boss. Anger can get you in so much trouble, especially when it comes to relationships. So John Gottman, if you guys have never heard of him, he is the leading marriage psychologist in the world, right? Like a lot of psychologists refer to him. And he talks about this thing called the physiological flooding or diffuse physiological arousal. So to explain, when you're in an argument with your partner, your heartbeat goes up, right? So if your heartbeat goes up past 100 beats per minute, that's when you get that physiological flooding. The body enters into a fight or flight mode, and you stop communicating effectively. So basically what happens is you start shouting at each other. You start saying things that you honestly shouldn't be saying that can cause serious lifelong damage, saying, really mean things, or sometimes you even get physical. And this is where you can get in a lot of trouble, especially when it comes to relationships. And my Bible study this morning, actually, I turned the page to Ecclesiastes 10:4, and it supports this whole concept because it says, if a ruler's anger rises against you, do not leave your post. Calmness can lay great offenses to rest. And what that it's saying is we have to, like, when someone hurts us, right? When something happens, when the other person's angry, or you got this situation on your hands, or you get angry, you want to act, right? Immediately react to it. And I get the temptation for that, but I am telling you that's going to get you into trouble. What Gottman says is that when you engage and you're like getting pumped up in the situation, and the person may have wronged you, right? I'm not saying the person didn't wrong you, but when that happens, it's better for you to take about at least 20 minutes, according to Gottman, take at least 20 minutes to pause, to calm down, let your spirit calm down, and then re-engage with a clear mind. Because trying to engage when you're angry, it's like literally doing drugs or drinking and getting drunk and trying to get in a fight, right? You're going to lose, and it's not going to turn out well, no matter what. And so this is my encouragement today is I just found this to be very, very wise. Calmness, right? Calm down before you re-engage, especially if you engage in your partner. Calm down first and then re-engage and try to act and talk sensibly. If you get aroused again, if you get angry again, then calm down again, right? I know some of you guys, you want to get everything figured out right away. You want to get the problem solved, but sometimes it is best for you to just calm down and re-engage, because that's when you can be a little bit more sober and make some good decisions and say the right things, or say better things than trying to talk when you're so aroused. So that's my encouragement, guys. I hope it helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.